Good evening, everybody, and welcome. How is everybody this Tuesday evening? Welcome to Royal Psychic Live TV, episode 47. I can't believe we've reached episode 47. Okay, so welcome, wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. We're streaming live here from Sydney, Australia. It's Tuesday, the 24th of November, 8:30 p.m. Sydney Eastern Standard Time. My name is Angel TraShell, and I will be your host this evening, and we will be doing free psychic readings this evening, and we have something very interesting this evening. We will be doing crystal ball readings, okay, spirit guide readings and past life readings, so a little bit different this evening. So we do have Kerry first up this evening, as she's already logged into our studio, and she will be using her crystal ball and showing you a little bit about her black mirror that she uses in her readings. Now, it is quite difficult for Kerry to use a black mirror when we are on the live streams, but she will give you a short demonstration on how it's involved in her readings with her beautiful crystal bella, her ball. Okay, so I will bring Kerry up into the studio because she is already there, ready and waiting to come in to answer all your beautiful questions. So please like and share this feed to show your appreciation and gratitude for all the free readings that we will be doing this evening. That would be fantastic. So awesome. Okay, now to be considered for a reading this evening, because we do get a lot of you jumping on, please like and share this feed. That would be fantastic. Okay, now Kerry, let's get Kerry up. Okay, nice one. Okay, got Kerry's. Get a name up, and here we go. That's been beautiful, Kerry up.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Well, sort of. Haven't been very well last day, but I'm feeling a bit better. So, but other than that, I'm doing well. What about yourself?
I've been busy. Look, honestly, I don't know if anyone has been following my live feed this week, but I've had a massive last week and a half, and my granddaughter went missing, and I had to put a post out for missing persons and put that out for a couple of hours just on my normal page, and it reached 1.6K. Yeah, well, anyway, once that went out, within a few hours, we'd located her and found her, and someone had brought her back. So, yeah, so that was awesome. So I had a hectic week this week. So I was going to cancel this week's feed, but everything's settled down and everything's running back on track.
That's great. I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah, and she's safe and sound, so that's the main thing. So, yeah, but anyway, what's been going on with you, Kerry?
Well, I've just been really busy. I've just been down in Traralgon and had a great few days down there with Diology, Di, and the people where I stay. We all went out for dinner. So thanks for a great week. And then I got back on Sunday night, and I was really crook yesterday. So, last night, not so much yesterday, it's more last night, and just kind of fell in a hole. So I'm sorry, I was supposed to be in Wangaratta, but I'm sorry I didn't make it there today. But rest assured I'll be there next Tuesday. So I am feeling a bit better. I think it's just a 24-hour bug. Well, I'm hoping it's only a 24-hour bug, so I haven't been anywhere. So, but apart from that, I've been up to Newcastle, Terrigal. From the last time I see, I can't even remember where I've been. Port Macquarie again. So it's actually, I've actually been really good. Very busy. Next week I'm down in Warrnambool, everybody. So I've got a couple of days there doing readings. I was supposed to be doing a Halloween psychic show. on the 31st of October, and because I couldn't get into Victoria and they could only have 10 people at the time, but rest assured, I'm actually doing one next Saturday, and it's a psychic Christmas. A psychic Christmas. Start again, Kerry. A psychic Halloween show. So I'm combining both, and it's a dress-up show, and it's a dinner as well. So if anybody's interested, it is in Warrnambool, and I will be down there. I'll be doing readings on the 4th of December, and the show on the 5th of December, and readings on the 6th of December. So very busy. So it's great that we can get back into Melbourne and start working. So, which is great. Borders actually opened here where I live on Sunday. Well, we actually came over the border and didn't even have to show our border resident pass. But anyway, it's great the borders are open, so it's free driving. I haven't seen my daughter for 5 months, so I'm looking forward to it. She's coming up this weekend, so I'm actually having the weekend off. So, and unfortunately, for Adelaide, I was supposed to be in Adelaide this weekend, but due to what happened in Adelaide with the COVID, and they shut down everything and then reopened, they've had to cancel the actual psychic show. So I won't be there. Also, 2 weeks later, there was supposed to have been the boho show that Angel and you were going to be there with me. And unfortunately, we had to cancel that one as well. So, but be assured that we will have dates in the next week. And so I'll definitely put them up on my page as to when those dates will be. So I know that the psychic show is in May, but there could be one prior to that, but I'm not really sure at this stage. We're just waiting to hear. So apart from that, I've just been busy. So travelling around as I do, the gypsy Kerry Sees with her crystal ball and her black mirror. So my balls and my mirror travel everywhere.
She's got 2 balls, by the way.
I've got a new one here, a cellotype one.
Oh, yeah.
Really special that I bought from the Crystal Place, actually up in Crystal Castle up in Byron Bay. And I just love it. It just sits here. So I've actually got, I don't even know if I've got them here. No, they're tucked away. I've got, well, this is Christabella, and now I've got Baby Bella, and I've got Teeny Bella. So they travel with me with the shows, Mirabella, and so I've got all the balls in the Bella family. This is Celia Bella. So, because it's a cellotype one. And then I was just given this from Diology for a Christmas present, which just resonates with me with the hands. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And a little cellotype crystal to go into it, which is just beautiful. And I thank Di for that. And that was a beautiful little gift from her to me. So I really do appreciate it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into some of these.
Readings.
Now, guys, before we get into these readings, please don't forget to click on the Yard Stream link so all your beautiful comments and messages and your pictures come live up into the studio, because we are streaming out over about 10 platforms this evening. And I've already got quite a few messages coming through from YouTube and Facebook and a few from Periscope. So don't forget, click on those links so we see your picture and your beautiful messages showing up into the studio so we don't miss your questions. Okay, I don't mind if you repost your questions if we have missed you along the way, but please do not spam the page. Okay.
And also, Angel, could we just ask, can we actually ask for specific questions? It'll be quicker and easier to actually do.
Okay.
I'm going to do a lot of them.
All right. I'm going to start off just with the first question that I can see, and then I'm going to go back and backtrack. Michelle
Sheldon, you be here. Well, welcome, Michelle. We'd love to know my spirit guide is, and if there is a spirit around me, thank you. Okay, Michelle, what I can actually see around you at the moment is a man. He's a grandfather is what I can see here. He's also telling me here, I don't know if you're studying or not, but there's going to be something to do with study, and there's also going to be something to do with, well, if it's not an actual study like a uni study, it could be just a tape course, but it also could be learning at the new job or at the job, okay, that you're in. So I can see that your grandfather is behind you. He's the one who's actually pushing you at this stage. All right. So it's going to actually, he's doing really well. He's also telling me, I feel as though he used to smoke because he used to cough a lot, but he's also telling me his chest is a lot better now. So hope that resonates with you, Michelle, and welcome to being a newbie.
Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, who we got? We've got a YouTube follower. Thank you for subscribing.
Okay, please tell. This is Shanu. Hey, tell me about the person I'll marry. Thank you so much. Shanu, what I can see here is that the man that I can see you ending up with is going to actually be quite tall, something to do with IT as well. All right, because I can see lots of computer things. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a programmer, and so doing all the back end of IT work. All right, he's quite tall. I feel as though he's overseas as well, so I'm not sure where you're located. I feel as though from Australia, I think he's overseas, but I also think you're overseas. So what I do see there for you is going to actually be, as I keep saying, he's tall, he's got brown eyes, a little bit olive skin, but quite young at heart. So I'm not sure how old you are. I don't feel as though you're very old, but I can see here that he's young at heart. So even if he's like 25 to 30, I can see him being quite playful. So he's young at heart as well. Feel as though you're going to meet him in around about June, July next year. So I hope that helps you, Shanu.
Beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another YouTube follower.
Excuse me. Tinchi. Hello, ladies. Would love to know if you see any future relationships for me. Lots of love for you guys. Thank you, Tinchi. Now, what I can see here, a future relationship, I'm looking around about April for you. And, I think you're going to meet him under unusual circumstances is what I've been told at this stage, all right? And what that means is that it's going to actually be, you could be in the supermarket, you could be putting fuel in your car, something like that, okay? It's unusual. If you're online trying to meet somebody at this stage, I would definitely recommend meet them on common ground, but it could be an unusual setting. Okay, so with this, I can see here for you, it's going to actually be unusual, but he's going to have really nice eyes, and I think you're going to be drawn to his eyes. I think you're an eye person.
Beautiful. Got so many people jumping on saying hello.
Oh, beautiful. Hello, everybody.
And also, let us know where you're tuning in from, guys. Pop it up with your question, because we always love to know whereabouts you're tuning in from around the globe. It's fantastic.
Oh, my ball's just about to take off.
I didn't say you can take off over the globe.
I know, my ball's just literally came off. Hello, beautiful. Any love interest coming for me? Love your show always. Okay. Thank you. All right, what I can see here, there is a love interest. You know what? I think there's somebody you know already. All right. And I feel as though it's quite new. I think you've met this man, but I feel as though it's quite new. I also see here that you're not really interested, but what I'd like to say to you is actually get to know him, all right, because he's quite a shy person, and I can just see here that he's going. What you see isn't what you get more, which is more happiness. Okay. I just see that you need to get to know him. I actually think you already know this person who's actually got an interest for you. All right. So don't you be too shy on it. Just open the door a bit more, because I can see here that your happiness is right at your feet now. So good luck with it. And I think he might be around your workplace, or he's going to be close to your workplace. So if you work, say, in a building, he could be in that building. But I feel as though you already know who he is. My ball wants to keep taking off. I don't know what that's about. Okay, Jessie Lee Taylor. Hey, lovely. Could I have a reading about my love life? Thank you. All about love life. All right. What I can see, Jessie Lee, what I can see here is that there is somebody coming into your life sooner than you think. And what I mean by that could be over the Christmas break, or it could be January around the New Year time. All right. What I can see here is that now I'd like to say, in a nice way, you're very picky and could be a little bit high maintenance. Now, I wouldn't normally say these things, I might add, but I mean it in a very nice way. So the man that you're going to choose is going to be similar to you, all right? But what I can see here is that come January, I'm looking more January for you that he's coming in, but I think you're going to meet him through either friends or at a gathering that you might be going to, or a party that you're going to. I don't think you're going to meet him online. I do see here that there's going to be a social event when you meet him. Okay. And yes, you can look him up and down, and yes, you can be very picky. I want you to keep your high standard. But what I can see here is that I'm sure your friends are telling you you've got to chill a little bit. Now, I don't think it's the chilling that you need to do. I think it's just opening your eyes to see what the other people is, or the other person's about as well. All right? But I want you to keep your standard high.
Beautiful. Who have we got? We have Breezer. Hi, Breezer.
Good evening, Angel. I would love to know, when will he be home? Relationships, blessings. Okay. Hi, Breezer. I'm assuming he would be your husband or partner. What I can see here, and what I'm picking up, I feel as though he'll be home before Christmas. Now, I also feel, excuse me, sorry, guys. I also feel as though that there is something to do with, I'm going to say, COVID as well has stopped a fair bit. But I actually think he'll be home a couple of weeks before Christmas. I feel as though he's in mines or something like that, but I can see him coming home, and I feel as though it's going to be a couple of weeks before Christmas. And I think he's going to be home for over the Christmas break as well. Hope that helps you.
Lovely.
Yes.
Christmas. Yay.
That'll be nice. Christmas is only around the corner, guys.
Don't remind me, jeez.
Please get a reading tonight. I would like to know what is going to happen in the next few months. Okay. I'm not sure what you're actually looking for, Gina, but what I can see in the next few months, there's going to be something to do with the house. Now, I'm not sure if you're moving or wanting to move or putting a house up for sale, but there's something about location for you. All right. So I can see that there is going to be something there for you. So it could be a move, or it could be that you're selling. It could be renovations to sell. I feel as though you will be moving from this property. All right. The other thing that I can see here, I don't know if you've got any children, but there could be another baby on its way, or a baby on its way. Now, whether it's yours or whether it's grandchildren, I'm not sure, but I can see a baby coming in. I feel as though it's a girl as well.
Beautiful. Oh, sorry, I get lost. I just get lost because I start reading and listening to you reading.
You get listening to me and forget putting the things up.
I'm
Samantha,
meant to be sharing out the page, and I'm not doing my job. Help me share, guys.
I'm the one who's not feeling well. You should be on your game, girlie. All right, Samantha. Now, can you tell me when I meet soulmate? Thank you. When I meet soulmate. All right. Now, what I can see here, Samantha, what I do see, I feel as though there could be something online for you. And what I'm going to say here, look a little bit older than maybe what you're looking for now, if you're online or even if you're just looking. The reason being is I feel as though that you need somebody who's going to have that a lot more maturity about them. All right. I don't see it as a major issue. I do see a bit of heartbreak there that you've already been through. What I do see, a soulmate, it won't be until next year. And I'd like to say within the next 6 months, but I'm actually being told August at this stage. All right. So it'll be August next year. I feel as though this person's going to come into your life, but start releasing from the heartbreak. I feel as though you still hold on to something at the same time.
Okay, who we got next? Natalie. Hi, Natalie.
Natalie Byers. Hi, Andrew. I would love a reading. Okay, I'm not sure what you would like, Natalie, but if you could ask for a specific question, I would appreciate that. What I will say, though, that there is a lady that stands on your left-hand side. She's just come through. I feel as though it either could be mother or grandmother. And what I can see here is she's giving you a kiss and a hug. I don't know if you've lost anybody in the last 12 months, but she wants you to know that she is fine.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, she's quite strong.
And just popped in. Hi. Okay. Okay, who have we got next?
Okay, hi Andrew. I'd love to hear any messages from my dad who has passed away a few years ago.
Yeah,
I think that might be a few years ago.
Yeah.
All right, Jodie. What I can see here, your dad's so cute. He's got a beautiful smile on his face. He's actually happy where he is. He's also telling me here that there's something to do with your lounge room. So I don't know if you've got a special chair, but I can see a chair that's in a room or in the lounge room that he always used to sit on when he came to your place. He wants you to know that he is there quite a bit. He wants you to know that he's doing really well. He's also telling me here to watch your feet, okay? His feet are doing exceptionally well now, and that he's standing on them at this stage, all right? I don't know if you've got any animals at home, but I feel as though there is either a cat or a dog, either or, but they just go off it randomly, okay? And I can certainly see here that this is him letting you know that he's there, okay? If your mum's alive, let her know that he does send his love to her, all right? Now, whether they were together or not is irrelevant. He still had a big heart for her.
Oh.
Thank you, Jodie.
Oh, that was beautiful. Hope you enjoyed that, Jodie.
Yes.
Okay, who have we got?
Feel free to send back any feedback, comments.
Oh, definitely. Guys, I've got a lot of yous putting up I'd love a reading, but I'm not going to pop any of those questions up because we're looking at direct questions this evening, especially when she's using the crystal ball. Okay, so direct questions, please, guys. I can see a lot of you saying I'd love a reading and hello and letting us know where you're from, but actually put the direct question in. That would be fantastic. Okay, this because so many of you are saying you've shared and you'd love a reading, so please pop that direct question up. Okay, we've got Bronwyn, sorry. I always call her Brownie.
Sorry about that, Bronwyn. I lost a $2.
Yeah, she's lost a $2 note and she wants to know if you can find it or do you know where she's placed it?
Oh, so you mean an Australian $2 note?
Yeah, the old $2 note.
I'm assuming like the good old green $2 notes. Okay. What I'm actually seeing at the moment, something to do with the bathroom. Now, I don't know if you've looked in the cupboards or drawers in the bathroom, or even if you've got, and what I'm being told at the moment, like if you buy, the little drawers and just stick them in a bathroom, that type of thing, because you haven't got enough room for everything. There's something to do with that. All right. I feel as though it's in a drawer, but I feel as though it's more like a bathroom. Okay. So it's either in your bedroom in an ensuite or it's in your main bathroom. Okay. There's a little boy that is around your house who's telling me where it is because he's the one who put it there. I think it's a spirit that's put it there. I know that sounds odd, but it does happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to relate to that.
Oh, good.
Yep, 100%.
Because there's a little spirit around as well.
Here we go. Hello, Nikki.
I've been told a few times my future forever man is coming. Could I possibly get around about a time when? With many thanks. Okay, Nikki, what I can see here, what I'm actually seeing here, or what I see, is something to do with cars. I don't know if you like cars. I wouldn't be surprised if you're at a car racing or go-kart racing or go-karts or something. I feel as though you're going to meet him there. It's going to be online, and I feel as though that when your first date is going to be something that's going to be adventurous. All right? Because I see that this man likes racing, but car racing. So whether he says, okay, let's do this and we'll go on one of those adventure adrenaline car racing things, I don't know, or whether it could be go-karting. I feel as though this is going to happen in July. All right. I do see you're going to meet him before then, but he's going to want to, I think you're quite adventurous, but you also hold back. All right. And I feel as though this little child in you wants to start getting out there and blossoming. It's like having a rose that blossoms, okay? I feel as though that this is going to start to happen next year for you, and there's going to be something about July when you meet, but you're going to go go-karting or car racing. Hope you enjoy it. I'd love to do the car racing thing. Yeah, I would not. I'm right there. I've actually got a girlfriend who lives in Sydney who actually is a car racer, and she's quite well known. And she's got a couple of championships next year, so I'm hoping I'd be able to make them. So.
No, nah, man. I'm forever telling whoever's driving to slow down.
Well, she's got a car. She does it for a living, and she's got a car, and she just got a brand new racing car, and it's green, so we call it Kermit.
Oh,
all right. I'd love to hear from any of my loved ones, please. Thank you. All right. Let me see what's coming up here. Now, what I can see here, Jeanette, is that there is a lady who's just coming in. I think she used to do craft things like sewing, could be grandmother, sewing, knitting, crocheting. Okay, she's showing me her fingers are going all the time. She's letting you know that she's happy. She's also telling me here she used to read a lot, and I feel as though you read or used to read a lot as well. She's also saying to me here that sometimes she's at the end of your bed, letting you know that she's well and that she's around at the same time. So if you feel like somebody's on your bed or at the end of your bed, it's just her letting you know. Sometimes she wears a white gown. I don't know what the white gown signifies with her because I don't think she's from the 1800s or the early 1900s. I feel as though it could be something to do with her wedding dress or something. So, or maybe she was buried in white. I'm not sure, but she just wants you to know that she is there as well. All right, and she's got a cat. I don't even know what about the cat. I hope she had a cat because she's got one by her side. If she didn't, she's got one by her side. It could be your cat.
Beautiful. Who have we got next?
Okay, Vivian, can you please tell me if things are going to get better for me soon? What I can see, Vivian, for you, yes, things will get better. And I know that's easier said than done, but it's me. What I'm actually picking up here is that you're quite hard on yourself, okay? But what I can see here is just like prioritize, just let it go so everything starts to fall in place for you. Okay. You worry about everything else and everybody else before you worry about yourself. Now it's time for you. So what I'm seeing here is that it's now time for you to start going, all right, just let it go. Don't be involved. Let me just sort out my stuff first. Okay. The moment you start doing that, things start to fall in place for you. So yes, they will get better because I think you're coming to the point that you've had enough. All right. And then you'll start prioritizing. So yes. I've just
Beautiful.
been told, sorry, Angel, I've just been told, let everybody live their own life and make their choices. Doesn't matter what you say and what you do, they're going to either go against you or go with you. I've just been told to tell you that. You need to listen to yourself and move forward. I know that's a bit harsh, wasn't it? Sorry, love.
It's just this the way it is. Someone's saying hi.
Retro, how are you going?
How you going? Haven't seen him for a few weeks.
Sorry, love.
Haven't seen him for a few weeks.
Oh, we love Johnny Retro. Love Johnny Retro.
Okay, now I can see how Psychic keeps logging in. Sorry?
I said I hope Johnny Retro has a lovely Christmas because I won't be back on before Christmas. This is my last time this year with you, Angel. So
yes.
I hope everybody has a great Christmas. Can I please get a message from messages from Spirit Guides? Okay. Kashish. All right. What I can see here, I've got a spirit guide that's on your right or stands behind you, telling you more about study. I think you're studying and that you'll get through your studies. Okay. There is going to be travel for you later on in life. It's not right now, but it will be later on in life. I can see a lot of numbers. So I don't know what you're studying at the moment or what work you might be in, but I can see a lot of numbers. All right. Spirit guide said you're on the right track at this stage. And the spirit guide that's there is the one who's pushing you. You're doubting yourself, but you're being pushed at this stage. So good luck with it.
Beautiful. Who have we got next? Now, for anyone else that's just joined in, we are doing free readings this evening, crystal ball, and later on we'll be doing past life and spirit guide readings. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Ollie, I would love a reading, please. Can you tell me anything, please?
Hi, gorgeous. Okay. How are you?
Now, what I can see here, I've got to tell you, Ollie, I've actually got a man standing on your right-hand side. I feel as though he's father figure. All right, if he's not your dad, it'll be your grandfather. But what he's telling me here is that he's near the front door a lot. So I don't know if he was always in and out of the front door, but I can see there's knocking at the front door or doorbells going. Okay, he's just letting you know that he is around. He's protecting your place. He's also telling me something about a car or a new car coming for you as well. All right. Or somebody within your family is getting a new car, is helping you purchase it. If it's going to be you, he's telling me here, or it doesn't matter who it is within the family, to go in December and start looking. You're going to get a better deal. He used to like money, so he always liked a good deal. Okay, so but he's letting you know that he is there. Thank you.
Okay. I show 3 balls. They're going on about your balls, Kerry.
Hello, Brom on 3 balls.
Yeah, your 3 balls.
Yes, got lots of balls. I reckon I've got, next time I'm on next year, Angel, remind me and I'll get Annabella out.
Yeah.
Because Annabella is triple the size of Christabella.
All right.
So,
Beautiful.
okay, Curry. Oh, Curry or Kerry? Okay. I wanted to see what my future holds for me. All right. Now, what I can see here, let me see here. Change of job is what I'm actually seeing here. If you're looking for a change of job, I don't see it happening this year. I see that very much. If you're staying in the job that you're at, there's going to be a promotion. But either way, there's going to be a change of job. The other thing that I can see here is that I'm picking up cricket. I don't know if you play cricket or you go to the cricket, but I can see you enjoying it. You might do both. I'm not sure. But there's something about cricket coming up, and there's something about a final as well. All right. It won't be now, obviously, but it's going to be something to do with, I think it's going to be February, late January, early February as well. All right. I don't know if you've got your own business or thinking about your own business, but if it is thinking about your own business, I want you to think harder because it'll work well for you. Thanks, Curry. Not the same way as mine, but all together.
Okay, I'm going to go down and clear these messages and go down and check out some.
Thanks for your time and energy. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, now they're starting to stream.
I am going to pick something. I have picked something up for you, Lisa. Sorry, I'll come back to you. Sorry, thank you. I've got to tell you, you've got a lady that's by your side. She's telling me she's your great-grandmother, all right? And she's also telling me here that you're very similar to her. You're quite spiritual, and she was very spiritual, and that's where you get it from. I hope you enjoyed that.
Beautiful. Now, who did I have? Oh, wow, these messages are streaming up the page.
All right, Leslie. Hi, ladies. Can you see marriage for me in the beautiful crystal ball? Thank you. Now, what I can see, Leslie, you know, I'm not going to say, yes, you're going to get married, and I'm certainly not going to say, no, you're not going to get married. But what I do see is that there is going to be a companion that's coming into your life, okay? It won't matter if you don't marry. What I am going to say here is because I think you're going to have somebody who's going to be your best friend, and he'll be very much like, well, if you want to marry, we can marry, but do we need that piece of paper? Now, if it's important for you, you will marry, all right, because the man of your dreams will be there to support. He'll be either happy either way, but why change? Very much why change things while they're good. So he just wants you to know, yes, I do see marriage, but it won't matter if you don't marry, all right? But I can see that you'll be happy, okay? I'm looking in around about, what am I seeing here? May next year. I see here that there's going to be something about meeting him. There's something to do with dancing. So you're out and about somewhere where you're going to meet and there's going to be dancing. Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you. Wow, they're just screaming up the page.
Yeah.
Oh, what have I done? Wow. I'm just putting one up because I'm got to go chasing.
Will I ever find my lost wedding ring? All right. Garden. I've just been told garden. Don't know if you do gardening, but what I can see here is there's something about garden or gardening. So I feel as though it's in the dirt at the front of your house under the window. So I don't know if you want to dig up the garden and go searching, but you know what? I think it's just going to rise up, and I think you'll end up finding it. So I don't see that as an issue. But I'm looking next year for you with that ring. I think you'll end up finding it. It's something to do with the garden. Now, if you don't garden, it may have fallen off in the garden.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I've just been told if it's not the gardening, it could have fallen off in the garden. It's at your home somewhere in the garden.
Hi, Natasha. How are you, sweetheart? Did that message come up? There we go. Well, Natalie,
Okay.
sorry.
If the guy I've been seeing is the one I've been waiting on. Okay. I feel as though the guy that you are seeing, I don't think you've been seeing him for a very long time. But what I do see here is that I've just been told to take it slowly. Like any relationship, you've got to, work out the good points and the bad points, which I don't have an issue with. I feel as though it's still too soon to say he's the one in your eyes at this stage. I think you still need to get to know him a lot more before you jump into any heavy stuff, like moving in and all of that. What I will say, though, the more you get to know him, the more you're going to like him. So, yes, he could be the one. All right? The only thing that I will say is that he likes a bit of space. So if you're texting him or phoning him every second time of the day type of thing, or every day, and that he starts backing off a little bit, just drop it down a bit, because then he will contact you. All right? But I just feel as though here, I think you've been hurt in the past and he's been hurt in the past, so I think he wants to take it slowly. So just keep going and doing what you're doing at this stage.
I don't understand. I'm trying to click on the orange button line, but what orange line?
I tried clicking on the orange button line, but don't think it worked. Thank you. We've had Vivian before.
Oh, you mean the Yard Stream link? I'll pop the Yard Stream link up again on Facebook for you guys and YouTube for you guys. Is there on Facebook? Yeah, it's a Yard Stream link at the top of the post. If you click on
Right.
But we're obviously seeing your messages, sweetheart, because I've got this message up. So just comment with your question.
Yes.
Because I am seeing your messages, so just comment with your question.
And we've read Vivian before.
Yeah, because it just come up like.
Okay, any messages for me tonight, ladies? Well, we need direct questions, love. Now, all right, what I can see here is that there's going to be something to do with, let me see here. There's something to do, I don't know if anybody plays piano or if you've got a piano at home, or somebody's passed over that used to play a piano, and it's a female and she stands on your right-hand side, but I don't know if it's directed with you or whether it's a partner or another family member, but she's telling me to tell you that she's the one who's making all the music in the house, okay? She's also just saying to me here, she's loving life on the other side. She was a person that loved life here, was doing the same on the other side, okay? And she's also, I feel though this is a grandmother, but she's also telling me here that she's watching over children and there's another child to come. If it's not you, there's somebody within your family. It's a little boy as well. All right. But she's doing really well. Thank you.
Hi, Tammy. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Hi, ladies. Love and light to you both. Love and light to you too, darling. was just wondering, I keep smelling cigarette smoke around me for weeks now, but no one smokes at home. But you could tell me who it is with me, and do they have any messages for me? What I'm picking up is male. I also think he used to smoke a pipe. All right, this is a great grandfather. Actually, if you've got a partner at home or a husband, I feel as though it's to do with him. All right, so it's either a grandfather or great grandfather, and I feel as though they used to smoke. He's letting you know that he's around. He's watching over your children. He's also watching over the house. He's also watching over the animals, because I feel as though you've got a dog or a cat or something like that. Okay. Or if you're on land. But he's just telling me here that he just wants to have recognition. All right. So I feel as though this message it's for you, but it's also for your partner or husband as well. All right. He's sending lots of love and lots of kisses. He just wants everybody to know he's okay. He's just surfacing. And that's what he wants. He wants people to know. All right. So, but something to do with a pipe as well. So best off asking people around you that have family members, if anybody ever smoked a pipe or cigarettes or cigars, because I can smell the whole three. All right. And he's quite a jolly man as well. I don't know if you can see my throat, Angel. Can you see just there? I've actually got spirit all around my throat again and all around my face.
Yeah, either side again. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always shows up in the pool with you.
They're watching my throat. All right, Ruth. Hello from Youngstown, Ohio. Oh, hello over there in America. Is the person from my past a good fit? Lovely ladies. Okay, from your past. Okay, love the show. Thank you, Ruth. All right, well, I hope you're doing well over there and staying safe. We hear a lot of the news from America into Australia, and all the hoo-ha that's going on with your presidential statuses as well. What I can see here, the person from my past, a good fit. Now, what I can see here, I'm going to say the person from your past, I feel as though, and I'm going to be honest here because I'm too much of an honest reader, I feel as though he brings you down emotionally. All right. Now, I don't think he's a really bad person himself. I just feel as though he just brings your energies and your emotions down. If you decide you're going to go back to him, I don't have it as an issue, but you need to stay stronger at the same time. All right, you can do it. Once you do that and challenge him a little bit more, your relationship is going to actually fit better and be better.
Okay, who have we got?
Okay, Julie.
Hi, God.
How are you tonight? My son has just applied for the Air Force. Can you see him getting in? Julianne, man, can I see him getting in? Absolutely, I can see him getting in. What I can see here is that he's going to do exceptionally well. When he gets in, I don't know what he wants to do there, but I'll tell you what I can see, though. Whatever he wants to go and do in the Air Force, I can see him doing something different because it's going to open up a lot for him. I see engineering coming up around him. So what I do see, if he doesn't get in the first round, just tell him to reapply because I can see him getting in. Tell him not to be disheartened. He just needs to think a little bit clearly. All right. And then I can see him getting into there. But there's something about engineering. So it could be actually on the aeroplanes or something like that. He's a very intelligent young man. And I can see something to do with the engineering side of things. Okay, Emily's back again. Will my solicitor contact me this week with positive news?
This is a different Natalie.
No, it's the same one. That's what I asked. No, that's the one I asked.
Yeah. But yeah, when I seen that up, I thought because she didn't probably question up.
Thanks for doing that, Natalie. What I can see here, you know what? I actually don't think it'll be this week. I think it's going to be early next week. All right. Bide the time. It'll be okay. That's what I can see. If you haven't heard from him by Friday, obviously, I think the news will come early next week. So I feel as though you'll be okay.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Meg. Will my nephew open up and we work out what the issue is? Well, it's quite personal, Meg. I'm a little bit reluctant when it comes to this kind of questions, but I will say don't pressurize him. You need to see where he's at for him to start opening up. And I think this is going to take a little bit of time. I'd like to say cancelling will help him, but I think he'll refuse that straight up. And I feel as though for you, it's more about him trusting. And that's where I think he falls down.
Don't mind me, I'm just popping up a few people that think the link isn't working. I've got all, I know, I'm just letting them all know, like, people keep popping up that they're, you know, these messages, but we're seeing them coming through, then we're not actually, so you are pressing on the link, so don't panic. Once you've clicked it, we'll see it. Okay, who have we got? Oh,
because
Sonia.
we've got quite a few messages coming up. That's probably why you're thinking, oh, why isn't my message coming up? That's probably why there's quite a few there.
Yay, Sonia, I've got you.
Hello. I'd like to know if I will get pregnant with one baby or twins, and boy and girl. Okay. All right.
I've got a one for you, you know.
What I will say here, I feel as though it's going to be one baby, and I also feel as though it's going to be a boy, but I feel as though you're going to have another pregnancy. You are in line for twins. I won't definitely say that you'll have twins, but there's a possibility of twins. But I think it won't, I don't feel as though it'll be this pregnancy. I feel as though it'll be the next pregnancy. This other pregnancy, yes, I do see one, and I actually feel as though it's going to be a boy. Thank you.
Beautiful. We've only got a couple of minutes left with Kerry, and then we'll have Sonia up in the studio.
Okay, Emma, what is going to happen? What is going to happening in the next 3 months for me, please? Oh gosh. Now, they're not direct questions, are they? It's just what's happening in 3 months. All right. What I can see within the next 3 months, what I can see here for you, Emma, is that there's going to be some sort of celebration. Now, I know Christmas and New Year's coming up, but we'll eliminate that. There's another sort of celebration coming up for you, or you're going to. That's what I can see here. I don't know if it's birthday, engagement, wedding, anything like that, but it's a milestone, okay? I can see you heading out for a celebration. The other thing that I can see here, there's going to be a trip coming up for you as well. What I do see here is that I don't know where you live, but I can see you going interstate well, it won't be overseas, but I can see something to do with interstate. So, but I actually think you're going to drive it at the same time, all right? It'll be a last-minute decision as to what you do, okay? But overall, I can see that it's going to actually be all right.
Awesome.
Okay, Jill. Hi, will I get my energy back? Seem to have lost my get up and go, please. Okay, what I'm actually picking up, Jill, is actually low iron. All right, so I'd like you to go and get tested to see if you've got low iron at this stage, because I'm feeling really lethargic as well. All right, that'll be 12, okay? I don't see anything medically wrong. It could be just that you're low in something, all right? The other thing that I can see here is that I feel as though you've got a bit of worry and stress around you as well, which is just pulling the emotions down as well, all right? What I do see here is that once Christmas hits, I feel as though that, and I'll say in a month's time, you are going to feel better, okay? It might be a busy time for you for Christmas, but come that time, it's going to be a good, busy time for tiredness, if that makes sense, okay? But what I do see here is that there is going to, you will get up and go, but I also think there's something to do with the lack of iron or B12. So I think you need to get that checked out first. Thank you.
Hello, Jody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hello, I haven't seen you forever.
Hi, Jody. Can you see anything there for me? Blessings to you. What I can see, I've got to tell you, there's a little girl that's by your right-hand side. Now, I don't feel as though this little girl was from you. I feel as though it's from somebody else that just wasn't meant to be. Okay, so if you know anybody that's close to you that actually, miscarried or just lost a baby, it just wasn't meant to be. All right. Now, the other thing that I can see here is that work's going to become really busy for you. So I don't know if you work or not. Even if you don't and you're at home, what I do see here is that it's going to become busier. All right. And I can also see here that there's going to actually be a lot of flowers. I don't know what that means. So I don't know if you've got a garden with flowers, but I can see a lot of flowers. So all new beginnings, all blossoming for you.
Beautiful.
Ew.
Okay, I'm just trying to Tracy.
Okay. Tracy, would love to know what is coming up for me in the near future. All right. Now, what I can see here, Tracy, is that there's going to be something to do with travel, driving. Okay, so I can see you, if it's holidaying, you're driving there. All right, so there's a bit of travel coming up for you. It feels like that'll be for the new year, to be honest, or just after the new year. I'm not sure if it's before or after, but there's something to do with Christmas, New Year. All right, so it might be that you're traveling to be with family. I'm not sure, but I can certainly see here that you're going to enjoy the time there. The other thing that I'm actually picking up here is that there's a lot of writing. So I don't know if you work or if you do a lot of writing, okay, or if you're a teacher. Whatever you do, or whatever you do or don't do, I can see a lot of writing next year as well. All right. So there is going to actually be, or it could be new forms or signing documents, but reading and writing next year for you. All new beginnings.
Beautiful. Oh, hi, Craig. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for tuning in.
Craig. I would like to know what line of work I should pursue. Lost. Okay. What I can actually see, Craig, I think you've actually got a really good mind, and whatever you're doing now, I can see you changing completely. I would like to see you actually do a bit of study. All right. And what I do see here is that there is going to be an opportunity for you for study that is going to come up. Okay. And what I do see here, I'd like to say management type of thing. Don't underestimate your ability, whatever you do, because I think that's what you do. All right. So just bear that in mind as well. Hope that helps you. So a bit of study. Don't underestimate who you are and what you can do. You've got a very good mind. You've got a clever mind. And it might even be in the building game as well. All right. Building and construction or something like that. We've just lost Tracy for a moment. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Did we do Tammy?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I thought we did. I just wanted to check. I didn't want to bypass her.
Yeah, no, you're right, Dale.
Annette.
Okay, Annette. Okay. Hi, any messages from my loved ones, please? What I can see here, Annette, I've actually got a man that stands on your right-hand side. He's just letting you know that he's with you. He's giving you a big hug and a kiss. You might start feeling warm at the moment. I feel as though he passed away at a young age. Okay. I don't think he was very old. What I can see here is that he is happy where he is. All right. So he just wants you to know that he is around. Okay. He's not the biggest talker, but he's also just telling me he wants you to know that he's around. Okay. He is there with a lady as well. Okay. And the lady's just kind of waving to you. I feel as though she's mother figure or grandmother figure. All right. Actually, she might even be an auntie. Okay. So, because I can see somebody has passed away that was very big in your life or made an impact in your life, okay? But it's a family member as well, all right? But rest assured, the young man that passed, he's letting you know that he is there, okay? Now, when I'm saying young, I mean anywhere under 60 is young, okay? Or even 60s. It's still quite young these days. Thank you. Judith,
Beautiful.
my dad passed away many years. Any messages from him, please, Judith? Now, what I can see here, Judith, your dad's not the very biggest believer in what I do, but in saying that, he's also just saying to me here, rest, I'm around. Okay. I don't know if he had a religious aspect to him or not, but if he did, he's open to it. But if he didn't, then he was a little bit skeptical as well. He just wants you to know he does believe he's just shy of what I do. All right. So it's not as though he's not around. He is. He is happy. And he's also just showing me here that when he did pass away, he remembers that you were there. Okay. And talking about here. So if you weren't there physically, he knows you were here and he could hear you still. All right. So he just wants you to know that he is around you at the same time. And also something to do with feet. So I don't know if you're the one who always gets cold feet or whether he was the one who always had cold feet, but he's telling me something about feet. I hope that helps you, Judith.
Beautiful. Next, we have Nicole.
Nicole, who is around me and do they have any advice for me? What I can see here, Nicole, all right, now who's around you? I've got a lady who's around you. What I can see here, there's a lady, I feel as though she used to be in a wheelchair. She's showing me a wheelchair. Now, I don't know if you can resonate to this lady. It might even be if you've got a partner or um, somebody who was close to the family, because she's showing me this wheelchair. She's showing me that she's in the wheelchair, but she can get out of it now. All right. So she's actually really happy where she is. She's showing me here that she is a lot stronger now. She's also telling me here that you need to trust your own instinct, okay? Because sometimes we do. We all do it. We all make decisions that aren't right and we learn from them. And as you get older, you become wiser and we make better decisions, okay? Won't say they're always good, but, you know, we do make better decisions. She's telling me here for you to start trusting your instincts, okay? And things will turn out better for you. I don't think things are bad, but sometimes you kick yourself going, I shouldn't have done that. All right. So listen to your gut instinct and your intuition at all times, is what she's telling me. And she's
Beautiful. Now,
waving. She's like the queen, waves like the queen. Okay, should I go back to work or study? What I can see here, Alicia, is I actually see a bit of both, to be honest. So you're going to be a busy lady. I feel as though you're going to work, but I can also see part-time study. All right. So for you, you will be able to cope with both. You're quite an intelligent lady and you'll be able to put it all together. Okay, so it's like when you're busy doing the work, you're busy doing the study, and if you've got family, you're busy doing family stuff, but it will work for you. I would suggest do both. All right. It probably doesn't help you because you won't want to do both, but I can see that you would do both.
Okay, we'll do one more for Kerry, and then we'll probably one or two, and then we'll wind up, and then I'll log your next psychic in.
Thank you. Elizabeth, hello, ladies. Is my relationship coming to an end? Oh, darling, that's all over the world at the moment. What I can see here, I actually don't see it coming to an end right now. What my suggestion for you that I can see in my book, you won't believe how misty my ball is. I'm looking at it. Oh, gosh. All right, sorry. What I can see here is with your relationship, the only thing I can see that is on the downer is communication at this stage. I don't feel as though you two are communicating properly at this stage. I do see here that it can get on the other side of that. Once communication starts, try and spend a bit of time together just on, if you can spend 1 or 2 days together every few weeks and just have your time with your partner, then I can see it working. But it is about communication. I do feel as though he's the one that shuts down. So I feel as though he's quite a private person and it's hard to get, hen's teeth out of him. All right. I think you just have to be smarter in the way that you need to deal with him. All right. But it is about communication at this stage. I hope that works for you, darling. But I don't see it coming to an end at this stage.
Okay, do you want to do one more, Kerry, and then we'll wind you up?
Sure.
Lucky list.
I lost my family member 2 years ago. I would love to hear from them. All right, Raylene. All right. Now, I'm not sure. I feel as though I don't know if it's a man or a woman that you're actually asking about. I feel as though it's a man. What I can see here is he stands on your left-hand side. He's letting you know that he's doing really well. He had a lot of tears, or you had a lot of tears. I still see these tears, okay? But what I see here, it's tears of joyfulness. And what I mean by that is because he is free, because I do feel as though he suffered. He's free from the suffering, but his tears are that he's not here, okay? But he's also got tears of joy that he's not in any pain and he's not suffering at the same time. He wants you to know that he is around. He's also saying to me here, I feel as though he had problems with his legs or knees. He's telling me he stands straight now. He's also saying to me here his feet are really good. I feel as though there could have been a lot of circulation problems, okay? He's telling me it's all better now. So he is around you and he's telling me here that he wants you to follow your dreams is what he's telling me. All right? Don't hold back.
Beautiful. Thank you. So that was Kerry. So if any of you would like to connect with Kerry, all of her links are up on my page. And as you said, she's going to be at quite a lot of events, and Kerry will also be joining the directory also. So you'll be able to find her on the website, and you'll be able to, log in, or just log into, and all the links are up on all 3 pages and on the event link this evening. So if you want to connect in with Kerry for a free, for a private reading, feel free to contact Kerry. So thank you so much for this evening, and we'll see you again after Christmas.
Have a great Christmas. I'm sure I'll speak to you before then. And
Sure
thank you everybody for listening and all your beautiful messages and questions.
I'm just not getting to go to Adelaide next week.
Sorry, Dale?
I'm just feeling we're not getting to go to Adelaide next week.
I know. I was supposed to go this week, back in Victoria next week, and then back into Adelaide. But, yeah, I'm not going to. I'm actually going up to Sydney. So I've got a private show in Sydney. I do private shows, everybody. And so my PA actually, she booked me out as soon as I wasn't in Adelaide. I was booked out doing a private show. So, and which is a great thing. So, but look, everybody have a great, safe, and happy Christmas and New Year, and let's stay COVID safe. We're doing well, Australia, and let's hope the borders are open to Queensland. So,
no, they're going to open it on the 1st of December.
Oh, fantastic. I haven't heard anything because I've just been resting all day. Oh, well, there you go. That's great. I'm happy that everybody can then go up to Queensland as well and stay safe. And we'll see you in the new year. I do my own private readings as well as in the live feeds. I haven't done one for a while because I have been busy, but I will rest assured I'll be doing them before Christmas. I can't tell you when because
a Christmas special. Come on.
Exactly. So we'll see how we go. Week of Christmas. Well, thank you, Angel, and I shall talk to you very soon.
All right. Good night, Kerry.
Good night.
Okay. Now I have our next psychic for you up in the studio. Let's go down and bring Sonia's name up. Okay, so Sonia is our next psychic this evening, and we will be doing spirit guides and past life readings as well. Okay, so is this banner going to come up or what's going on? Okay, what's going on with my buttons? Oh. Everything's jumping around on me. Let's go up here. How about I push it with my finger? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring Sonia up into the studio. Okay, here we go. Action screen.
I've appeared.
Have I
trying to get in tonight wasn't me. So I'm outside with my Christmas lights. I'm here.
That was weird.
I'm here. Where are you?
I don't know. I lost the plot there for a while, I think.
I'm joining you there.
Welcome to
not
Royale
too
Psychic.
bad. I'm really bright.
Well,
I've got the light in front of me.
I could see you logging in and logging out, so you're having a bit of a difficulty logging in, but you finally managed to get in.
I was right next to the internet and it just kept saying there's a problem, there's a problem, there's a problem. And I thought, you know what, it's probably where I am. I'm going to take the computer outside. No problems. So I'm out here. If you see bugs, don't worry about it. They'll be buzzing around probably, but that's fine.
It's all good. It's all good. What's a Okay, so tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and what type of readings you'll be doing this evening.
Okay. Well, I've been doing this. I've had this for a very long time. I do connect into people in spirit, also spirit guides, and I do connect into past lives. If any questions about past lives or anything that you're having recurring dreams about and you'd like to know a little bit more about, I can help you with that. Fears, phobias, those sort of things. And I read tarot, so I sort of tune in with the tarot and can bring forward a message for you.
Awesome. Okay, we've got a few questions up. So, guys, please don't forget to direct questions and please like and share this feed. That would be fantastic. Okay, I've got a few messages streaming up here already. Okay, let's start. Let's just check. There's so many people being registered. I've got this list going here. All right, let's pop this one up here.
Ray Louise. Hey,
Hello.
lovely ladies, finished my degree, yay. Just see what I'm doing. Well, let's clinical. Yes, thank you. Well, first off, congratulations on getting your degree. That's awesome.
Yay!
Yay! Hypnosis. I'm really feeling like there is a positive in this line. Let me just throw a couple of cards down. By throw, I mean place, not throw. Yeah, it's like following your intuition and what you feel in your gut. Like if you feel like this is whichever path you want to go down, do it. You've got rewards and expansions, like so everything. If you follow your gut feeling, it's all going to come back as a reward for you because this is the right path for you to be on. There's a lot of balance then, so it's all heading in a very positive direction. So yeah, so just follow your intuition. If sometimes you've got to take a chance, and you might think, oh, I can't go down this path because I just don't have that that knowledge or that way about me. But do it, just do it. Take a chance, and it'll be the right direction that you're going to take.
Beautiful. Who do we have next? Hello, lovelies. I often feel there is a presence.
Oh, look at that little puppy. Hi, lovelies. I often feel like there is a presence, and I'm definitely scared of the dark. I'd like to know, please, if my feelings are valid or I need to put my girl panties on. Thanks, lovelies. Okay. With your fear of the dark, just wondering whether that's been since childhood, because that may be something you have brought in.
I feel she's
just
life.
Yeah, from a past life. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And also, I'm just trying to tap into with that fear. I feel like perhaps in the past you were lost in, I feel like a dark, wet, cold place, kind of like a dungeony sort of place. I believe what I am seeing is that perhaps you were taken, like, from your family. Look, the way I see it is if you face the fear, and I know that's hard, that's always hard to do, but if you confront it, you would have a good chance of overcoming it. So I'm not saying lock yourself in a dark room and deal with it, but I'm just saying maybe small steps in overcoming this fear, because we do bring a lot of stuff from the past into our present. As far as there being a presence around, I'm kind of picking up that someone who knew you growing up and knew you had this fear is around you in spirit and is trying to protect you from that fear. So it's nothing to worry about. But I think just take small steps. Like I said, you don't lock yourself in a dark room and just go, right, that's it. It's just small steps, like, perhaps leaving a light off when you're walking into a room instead of turning every single light on in the house or something like that. Like just take small steps until you feel comfortable and then take the next step. So hopefully that will help you.
Do you do mediumship?
Sorry?
Do you do mediumship?
What did you say?
Do you do mediumship?
I do sometimes. It depends if I get someone through or not. Like, so it's sort of on and off, but I can do it, yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying because a couple of people have put up straight up mediumship questions, and I just wasn't sure if you done just mediumship.
Yeah. Well, I can give it a shot, like, because sometimes I get through.
I'll just pop this one up and see how we go with it.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm getting a feeling like that he is around. I'm trying to sort of pick up. I'm trying to like some sort of energy that on how long ago he passed. So I'm just trying to.
Was this a tragic passing? Because I'm getting this trauma.
I don't know if it was an impact. Yeah, I don't know if it was an impact. But I feel like sometimes it's of course not sometimes, but it's very, very hard to lose a loved one. And we do want to have confirmation that they're okay, and we do want to have confirmation that they're around us, that like we haven't lost contact with them. It takes time though sometimes too, like from when they pass to when we can actually get messages through. So, but I'm sort of feeling that he has left some subtle messages around the place that he is around. I'd be looking out for your dreams. I think he will come in a dream and he will like feel like he's physically there. And that's going to come very soon. So it'll be like information that he is okay and he is around. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, who we got next? Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Okay. Let me have a look. Okay, so the cards I pulled, like the first card is the fertility card, so that means an abundance. So I would say that yes, there is a job that you've applied for that you will be getting out of the ones you've applied for. There's opportunity to grow in this job, this particular job. I don't know. I'm sort of feeling like, do you have a job like in a medical? Have you applied for a job in a medical side of things? Because I'm kind of getting that whole medical side, but there's the job that you will get. There will be opportunities to advance yourself, to go up the step ladder. And the last card has more to do with the relationship. So I don't know. That's kind of not what your question, but there's going to be a very strong, blessed relationship at the end of 3 months. So, but you will get one of these positions and you will progress.
Beautiful. Next we have Karen.
Karen, hi there. I would like to know. Oh gosh, a decent, normal human being. What's that? I have no idea. All right. Okay. So what I've got is you need to relax and not stress about finding someone's way. You'll find love again. the first thing you have to do is love you. Once you love you, you'll find someone straight away. They'll be attracted to the energy you're giving off, because they say like attracts like. So the energy you give off is the energy you'll attract back to you. The first card came up as you being stressed about it. Don't be stressed about it. Just relax, and the universe will put someone on your path. And you've learned in the past, because the next card comes up like you've had some pretty tough times in the past. Those relationships were all just lessons. Like, you had to learn something from the previous relationships so that you can learn next time. Like, it's like, okay, this happened in this relationship, it's not going to happen in the next one. So we'll learn lessons from whether they've been really bad relationships or whether they've been great relationships, and then something happens. We take something from each of those relationships, but there is someone coming in, and there is good fortune at the end of it. So he will be a really decent person, but you have got to trust. Like, this is the thing, when you've been hurt in the past, it's hard to trust. And sometimes you push away people who really are genuinely nice, but you just have trust issues with that sort of side. So look, take a chance, but the next person who will come into your life, I would say probably in the next 2 to 3 months, will be a decent person, and you must trust.
Beautiful. Next, we have Kerry. Hi, Kerry.
Kerry Ann.
Family.
Okay. All right. So the cards that have come up, it's highly, it's highlighting that there's going to be a test. I don't know whether you're nervous about this change. There is going to be a change in your life, and it is going to be a bit of a major change. I don't know whether it's a change in where you live. It's a major change, so it's either you moving house or moving job. It'll test you. Like, you're sort of going to procrastinate a little bit and go, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? And you're a bit nervous about it, but the outcome is what you want. Like, it is going to be a very positive outcome. So you will get the outcome that you need early next year, because this is going for 3 months. So we're in November, yeah. So early next year, yes, you will get the outcome that you want. But also to follow your gut, like, as I always say, follow your gut feelings, because they won't let you down.
Okay, beautiful. Doreen, how are you doing?
Doreen, hi. Bit of guidance. Okie dokie. Let's see what we can do for Doreen. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, Doreen, I'm sort of seeing that there's some budget lessons coming up. So, I know it's been really, really hard, COVID, for everybody to try and save or anything like that. But I can see you actually going on a holiday. It's not till next year, but it's like you've been able to put a couple of little dollars aside, and you learned to budget really, really well during this time. So you're going to reap the rewards of popping some money away, and you are going to have a beautiful holiday somewhere warm. Like, it's really nice. Feel the heat. I think too, when you go on this holiday, you're going to kind of take in your surroundings and see it as a place you'd like to be. Like, you'll feel it, like in your soul that this is the place where you're meant to be. So then that then moves on to the, do you stay where you are or do you go and see how you go? Because it's like a new story, it's like a new adventure for you, and it's something that you may be interested in doing. So hopefully it'll be a really awesome adventure, and it says here it'll have a positive outcome. So wait.
Beautiful. Okay, next we have Hannah. Oh, I missed it. Hang on, it was Hannah. No, hang on, we'll do Sheree next.
Hannah. People stay where I'm at. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. So with the cards, I'm seeing that there's going to be an increase in cash flow where you're at. I think there's going to be like a promotion or something at work first, where you'll get an increase of cash flow. You've had experiences in the past around the same area where you're thinking about moving to. You've been there before. So you know the area, you know how much it will cost you, you know the ins and outs in that, or you've researched it because it's come up that you have an idea, you've got experience in that place. So then it's like I've got the action card. So you will move eventually, but first you are going to get like a promotion at work where you're going to have extra cash coming in, and it will make the move a lot easier. A lot less stressful for you. So I hope that helped.
Beautiful.
There she is.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to the message. I'm going to do this one and do the. Oh, wow, they're streaming up the page. Doreen's just put up a comment for you for that. Did you read it?
Oh, Doreen. Guess what? I lived on Bribie. You'll love it. I lived on Bribie for 7 years. Bribie's an awesome place.
I just had one and I've lost it. Here it is, I think. We done this one, didn't we? Yeah, that's what we just done. No, that was the next one, yeah.
Great, yes. There's a message from a loved one. His birthday in heaven, in the world. Oh, I've got goosebumps. Let me just. Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, sweets.
Okay, there's a lot of reflection coming up in your cards, and being the birthday so close to Christmas has always been a really sad time, but it's a family time and you need to embrace it. And like, I know like no one should lose a child, but it's a very hard time of the year to be happy and celebrating and all that sort of stuff. But please just be reassured that your daughter is with you and she will be there with you when you celebrate with the family, or try and celebrate with the family. Having people around you now that we've got our restrictions dropped and everything is a good thing, because it's a time to think back, it's a time to reflect, it's a time to have happy memories and share the memories, have your tears, have your laughter. your daughter knows she's never going to be forgotten, and she's always around. And just like I said before, just look for the subtle little hints, because spirit, they leave us little hints that we can sort of bypass, because we're so busy with what we're doing in our own lives that we don't think, oh, that little white feather just floated down, I wonder where that came from. Oh, I'll jump in my car and go to work. Like, take those in. They're little subtle
It's funny.
messages.
It's funny you just said that. It's funny that you said that, because as I read her message after I put it up for you to read, I just got flocked with little white feathers all around me, just coming because I didn't read her message when I put it up, and then when you connected into it, I read it, and I got all these little baby feathers around me.
Feathers, yeah. And that's the thing, like, they're just such subtle messages that we tend to not take them in. And with the white feathers, that's what I saw. I saw white feather falling. So I would say that's her sign that she's around you. Ooh.
It's beautiful. All right, let's see who we have next. We've got so many messages here. All right, bingo. I'm playing bingo.
Oh, look at these nice little smiley faces. Did I have a past life as L, and did my twin soul have a past life as H? So curious what you see about this. Thank you, L.
It'd be a good idea if you actually pop their names up and not L and H.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
I'm just trying to, like, with your twin soul, you have been in many lives together. I'm just trying to sort of pick up I don't know. I'm getting an English countryside. I'm going back to an English life, maybe. As far as the LNA go, I'm not 100% sure of a name yet, but I see, like, a countryside. I see a manor. Like, it's not a small house. It's got a thatched roof. It's white. I'm just trying to see how it all pieces together with you two. I believe you had to leave that area, like you had to flee that area. I don't know whether it's because the families they were feuding, or there was some sort of fight going on between the family, your family and his family, or her family, or I'm just like trying to see what happened. Be interesting to see. Just like, if you want to leave some feedback for me, I just would like to ask a question about whether you have a fear of water or in the water, because I can see you both on a boat leaving but not reaching your destination. So I'm just wondering whether there has been any recurring dreams about drowning, or going on the water, or having a phobia with large boats or small boats, or just being on the water on a vessel. So I'd be interested to hear if that, because I can see this boat leaving but not reaching where it's meant to be. So I'm wondering whether that's how you passed in that life. But you passed together. You were together on this boat. So yeah, I'm just a little bit curious about that one. So let me know. Let me know.
I'll check the messages once I pop this in.
If that's part. Yeah, that's fine, Tracy.
All right, cool. All right, next we have Aaron.
Aaron, messages from my spirit guide. Let's see. Okay, I see a celebration coming up within the next month or so. It could be around Christmas time. There's a celebration coming up. There's something good coming in. It looks like it could be I want to say promotion again, but it's like there's bounty coming in. So that could be even to being surrounded by family or having a bounty of friends and family around at this time of the year. There's also, I'm getting that you're contemplating something. There's something that you're sort of not sure whether to go ahead with, or it's also got a bit something that's happened. So something that's happened in the past is now that I'm sort of getting that it was an opportunity that you had at one time, and either you didn't take it or you took it and it didn't work out. That opportunity is coming up again. That will be just after Christmas, and you need to not think about what happened in the past. This is a whole fresh new year coming up. So bigger and take the step towards trying again. Like, keep going, keep trying, because you'll get there. It's very positive this time.
Right, next, who do we have? Tula. Yes, sweetheart, how are you? Past lives.
Can I change my question? Okay. All right, Tula. You could have asked your question too. It wouldn't have mattered. But anyway, okay. Let me see. I'm getting. Oh, now this doesn't happen very often, but I'm actually, just from looking at your picture, I know I'm kind of seeing like a crown. So I'm sort of getting some sort of royalty. I'm not saying you're like up there one of these famous royals, but I'm saying that you were part of a very influential family. I believe that, I'm trying to think where. I'm sort of getting France, like around the French area there. There was something coming up. There were soldiers. I could see there was a lot of fear, and there was a lot of fighting and everything around you. You weren't that old when you passed in that life. I kind of feel like that was a recent past life. So it was, I would say you were probably in your mid to not quite late 20s when this all happened. But it's like there's forest around this house. These soldiers or whoever they were coming out. They were armed anyway. They jumped on this house and your family. So I'm just trying to think, like, it's hard doing this without having the person in front of me talking to them, but sometimes too, like if in a past life you passed away, say in your mid-20s, in this life, when you get to your mid-20s and after that, you tend to have problems. You don't know what to do, like, because in the past life you didn't live past that time, so you don't have that knowledge of how to deal with that going into the 30s, 40s, middle age, whatever. It's like I'm so confused, I don't know what to do. I thought I had everything on a set path, and now I feel really, really confused. Just if you're feeling this way, just relax. I'm thinking like there may be some dreams that you've been having, and it could have been like just. I keep seeing this forest. So if you've had dreams with a really thick forest, like near your house, and it feels real, it feels like it's a normal place. You recognize this place. Just keep a dream diary, write down everything, and look, you'd be surprised how the story just pours out, and then everything makes sense all of a sudden. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Who have we got next? Okay, let's go with Kate.
Hi, Kate. A past life
you.
with a J or M is initials. Okay.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're all right. Okay. A J M. Okay, so when I see your past life, I see that you did live to quite a decent age in a past life, so you did carry knowledge through to this life. There are people that we do connect with from past lives. I'm telling you because I've had the experience, and I've had an experience of connecting with people in different countries where we have had so many similarities and so many same memories. Like, you know, I'll be telling someone about a recurring dream and they'll go, wait, and they'll finish that dream because they've had the same dream. So it's that sort of connection that you sort of have. Like, it's hard because when we're born into each life, we have a different name. So we have a spirit name when we're in spirit, but when we're born into each life, we're given a name to, so people can recognize us in this life or in the past life. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're the same name in this life as what they were. But you have a look, whoever you think you did share a past life with, you'll have a lot in common. You could even have a birthmark in the same place, and you'd share the same memories or have the same dreams. It's quite, the feeling of deja vu. Hang on, I've had this conversation with you before. That's because you probably have. So it's those sort of little signs that you sort of do connect into with other people. It's just, it can sometimes be a little bit freaky because you're having this dream, this really realistic dream, and you have it over and over again, and then you're talking to someone about it, and then someone else pipes in and goes, oh, and then this happens. And it's like, wow, hang on a minute. And you do make connections with people. There is past life connections. People are always put on our path for a reason. And sometimes it is to fix things. Maybe something happened in a life that you weren't so nice to someone, or they weren't so nice to you. They come back in and they need to fix it. So that will help a little bit for you to be able to identify with these other people, or the people with A or M, to see whether, you did have a past life with them or not. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Next we have
General reading on travel. Sure. Yasha.
Let's check out.
It's a pretty name.
I was trying to check out the picture.
Yeah, it's an in-game ball, I think. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's a flower.
I'm going to have to go on to and steal it.
Okay. All right. So general reading. Okay. Your first card is like there has been challenges. Of course, there has been challenges, as we all know. But you just feel like sometimes we're thrown things that we can go, all right, well, we've got no choice. We have to handle this like in the way that we can handle it. Like you don't take. Everyone's full of advice. Everyone wants to tell you how to do things and how not to do things. You need to go with how you feel. So if you're being challenged at the moment, if you're not feeling balanced and that sort of stuff, like just take a step back and the balance will come. It will be balanced out. Then once you find your balance, then you'll feel uplifted. You'll feel like you've got hope that, you know, this has been a really trying time and people have lost hope. I mean, people have lost jobs, they've lost income, they've lost family members, they're separated, but there is hope coming up in the next month or so. There's also early next year, it looks like you might be going through a little bit of a stressful time. You need to care for yourself. Like you're constantly looking out for everyone else. You need to bring that care into yourself, look after yourself, and then you can look after other people. So once that's done and you're starting to feel a lot better because you've overcome these challenges, you've taken care of yourself, then I believe that there will be some travel after that. So we're looking probably early next year. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Next we have Anne. Hi, Anne.
Oh. Neck problems. Yes. Well, that's a big sign. So I'm just thinking, I'm not feeling like it was, I mean, look, sorry if I'm, because I go, yeah, I don't think it's a hanging, like really, really blasé about it all, but I'm just thinking with swallowing, I believe that it's fluid's gone into the mouth. I think there's fluid going into the mouth now. Not seeing it like as in a drowning. I'm seeing it as in I feel like it's like a poisoning. That's the first thing I kind of saw. It wasn't like anything like this. It was more swallowing something that, and I don't think it wasn't intentional. I think it was picking up something that was the wrong bottle or you know, because back in the day, many hundreds of years ago, there wasn't a lot of labeling and all that sort of stuff, but I feel like it was a very accidental death. But now the whole swallowing thing, when you're having problems with your swallowing, look, see your doctor. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's totally about past lives, but you know, there is a very strong link, but make sure you get it checked out. But I think I'm feeling like this was past life and it was an accidental swallowing of something poisonous. And yeah, I'm not feeling like it was a very slow death. I'm feeling like it was quite quick because it was something that wasn't it was concentrated. It wasn't like watered down or anything. It was just bang, and then so just get it checked out first. Then look, if once you sort of accept, okay, it's very, very hard, like, because we've all got this fear. Well, some people have a fear of death, like, and it's like it's the end and all that sort of stuff. It's not, as far as I believe. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is gospel, but it's just sometimes it's hard to see our own deaths in past lives. Sometimes it's just like you feel separated from it. So, oh, I'm swallowing now too. You know, it's something that perhaps try and focus on, try and meditate on. You may get a vision on it. When you're looking at it, you may not feel that connection with that person in that life, but you will know it's you. But like I said, get it checked out first. And then if everything's fine, just do a meditation on it and see what you get back. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Next we have Helena.
Helena. Two objects that are okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm sort of getting the feeling the items you're looking for are small items, like something that can be easily misplaced. Just try and I'm seeing one item sort of like behind a frame photo or something that's on like a, can you hear my bird? I'm gonna kill him. It's like on a bench top or something. It's like sitting there and this item is behind it. The other one I feel like is in a pocket somewhere, like in a jacket pocket. I don't know, I'm seeing it like in a pocket. But let me know on that one. I feel like with you, there's a lot of recovery to do. Like there's a lot you're holding on to that you really need to let go of. And it's just like a whole lot of emotion. There's just this whole emotional, this emotional. I was going just this feeling. I'm just feeling this real heavy emotional feeling that just needs to be released. Like if you can just even like blow out, like imagine, like visualize in your mind blowing out like different colors and label them as the emotions that you're releasing. Like this is because of this, and it's a green emotion. This is blue because of this that happened. Just get rid of them. Send them out to the universe. Let the universe deal with it. Don't hold on to it anymore, because I'm feeling like it's also affecting your health a little bit by hanging on to this stuff. There are changes coming. Around Christmas time, there are going to be changes in your life. They're positive changes. So, see, these changes could be like being able to get together with family, or it could be that in the new year, there's going to be a change in your lifestyle. But it definitely is saying you need to put down your burdens. You need to not carry all this weight on your shoulders. You really, really need to just release. Like even visualize it as a cord from you to all these things, and just chop it, cut it. Use a sword if you want to. Use a chainsaw. Anything just to release that sort of stuff in your life. So I hope that helps. Tracy, I'm going to go shut the door so I don't have to listen to this little creature. I'll look into a second.
I've got the bird going and I've got my dog tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard it or not, because my dog has just been literally tearing its butt off you. Okay, who are we going to have up next? Frankie.
He's a little...
Hello, Frankie. It's a beautiful photo. Hi, Frankie.
Hi, Frankie. Everyone's reasonably sure. Alrighty. Okay, Frankie, there's some news coming your way soon that is going to be expected. Like, you're not expecting to receive this news. It'll be a little bit of a shock to you, but after a while, it's going to be fine. It'll be like, I think because you're not expecting to hear this, it's going to take you back a little bit. But there is going to be a lot of people who are going to stand by you, and things will be fine. Like, it will be, after thinking about it for a little while, you'll be going, yeah, no, look, it's fine. You know, sometimes when we do get news, we see it our way, and sometimes we need someone else on the other outside looking in to sort of give us a different perspective of what we're thinking. So this is what's going to happen, but it will be a positive outcome. It's not anything that is hurtful or like super serious. It's just some news that you're going to get that you're just not going to be expecting. Also, after Christmas, you have some talents. Like, you have some talents that you haven't used yet because you don't think they're good enough. You're going to start tuning into those talents that you have, those hidden little gems that you're hiding from everyone, because you are very good. I don't think it's like art. It might be artistic. It's something that you're very, very good at, and you've always been good at it, but you don't think you're good enough. Start using them, start bringing them out, start showing people, because you will move forward with that. I'm kind of seeing photography now. I don't know. I'm seeing a camera. So I don't know if that's something that you have done in the past, or I don't know. It's got to do with something like that. Like, maybe it is artsy. I don't know. You know, like, I'm getting this in, out, in, out. Perhaps it's something that can lead you up to something else that will progress you. But yeah, there'll be, you know, a little bit of a shock coming up, but everything will be fine. And hone into your skills and your talents, because that's going to get you far. So I hope that helps.
Okay, next we have Nairi. Oh, hi, Nairi.
Nairi.
Just a
That's
general
a pretty name too.
Love you, girlfriend.
Okay, so excuse me, just have a bit of water. So you've got a healing card come up first. So it's a healing second chance card. So there's going to be a second chance in your life to do something, and it will help you heal from things that have happened in the past. There's a lot of inspiration for you coming up too. Like, you'll be inspired, and you'll get your inspiration being out in nature, like going for a nature walk, tuning in. or even sitting under a tree and, you know, at a park or in a reserve, somewhere safe, away from snakes and stuff. But that's when you're going to get this inspiration. It's going to come in and it's going to kind of go bang and hit you and go, wow, that's what I need to do. So it's going to help with your healing. It's going to help with a second chance. This is where you're going to get like the majority of your messages through. It's going to be in a nature environment, in a natural environment. And then I have a balance card. So it's going to restore balance. There's going to be justice. So whether there's something going on with the justice system or whether there's something going on with something that's happened, maybe perhaps even karma, but that's coming up, but there's the balance there. So you will feel balanced. You'll feel like you're back on track. Sorry, that's a truck. I live near the M5, so you know, there's got a noise all the time. Jeez. So I hope that helps, Nori.
I wouldn't have said something. I would have just made out that was spirit coming.
It sounds like a truck on there. Oh dear, what's
Hey,
happening?
thank you for tuning in. We've got Joe, you first time viewer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And your question is,
does he want a relationship with me? Why is he being distant? Okay. Well, you would not believe the cards that just came out for you, Joe. I'm even actually going to show you. Relationship bliss is your first card. So there is obviously going to be a relationship. Sometimes people can be distant. Sometimes, you know, females see things and process things different to males. Males can be quiet and that's just part of their nature, whereas we always have to communicate and we always have to know what's going on. So look, there's relationship bliss, then you've got loving union and teamwork. So there's going to be a really good teamwork, a really good loving relationship between you and fella. And then the last one is new love energy. So we got 3 love cards come up straight up. So I'm pretty sure you're on the right track to being with this lovely person. Look, don't worry about the quietness. That's a male thing, I think. You know, they don't communicate like we do. We sort of, it's like getting blood from a stone sometimes. So, but this person truly cares about you, so you will have a lovely relationship with this person. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Thanks for tuning in.
Marianne.
Mariana. Hello, Mariana.
Tonight works for surroundings, recent incident that occurred. All right, let's have a look. Alrighty. So the first card that came up for you is in your own power. So it's rediscovering who you are, because sometimes we can get pretty lost in with everything that goes on around us. You know, some people can say, oh, you know, like, it's a good idea to do this, but I wouldn't do it if I were you. Now I've got a siren going past. Sorry.
So what happened?
I don't know what sort of siren that.
Yeah.
I don't know what sort of siren, but it. Okay, so you're coming into your own power. So you are actually rediscovering yourself. You're going to know yourself from the inside out. It's not going to be like, this is who I see in the mirror. This is going to be who I am. And once you reconnect with that, you will radiate that sort of energy around to everyone. And some people will love it, they'll be drawn to it, and other people will be like, no, I don't want to be around that. Now, you're going to be taking some chances too. Once you get this inner power and you're feeling like you are that female warrior, you can do anything that you want to do. You are going to have choices to make, and you are going to actually take chances, take a lot more chances than what you would normally do. So there will be opportunities coming up, and you are going to have the choice. You're going to have choices. Like, you can say yes to this one and no to that one and still feel good about it without going, maybe I shouldn't have said no, I don't want to let anyone down. No. What your choices that you're going to make are going to be the right choices for you. And then the last card, which is after Christmas, is indulgence. Like, you are going to indulge yourself, like have a day for you, have a week, go away for a week, enjoy your time out and enjoy your newfound power, your newfound inner strength, your newfound warrior goddess that you have inside yourself. So, I believe it's all good. It's all going to come together. And at the end, you're going to pretty much be rewarded. Reward yourself for all the hard work you put into yourself. So hope that helps.
Thank you. We're going to wind up very soon, guys. We'll do one or two, and then we'll be calling it a night.
Should use this happy and stable. Wow. Okay, so I see working closely with other people. Now, I'm kind of picking up a caring. So whether it's you working with children or the elderly, perhaps disability, it's working closely with other people that sort of don't have a voice for themselves, like they can't express themselves properly, so, or the usual way that we expect them to. I'm getting a soulmate card though that's coming up, like, so I don't know whether you're with your soulmate at the moment and it's just saying that it's a perfect relationship, or you are going to meet your soulmate in your profession, in one of these professions. Now, the next card is releasing the past. So there's something you've done in the past, seeing this is like about professions and that, like, there's something you've done in the past that you're not going to do again. It's not something that you kind of feel like, I know this sort of work, so maybe that's the sort of work I should be doing. You don't need to do that work anymore. You need to move on, and it's a very caring job that you're going to have. And with that change, it's just going to be something that you probably haven't thought about doing, but when you go into it, you go, this is what I'm meant to be doing. This is what I feel is my calling. And sometimes that does happen. Like, we don't think that we do good in like a nursing job because it's so full on and all the stuff, but sometimes when you do it, you're like, wow, this is what I was meant to do. So there's going to be a choice, but I do feel like it's going to be a very caring job. It's going to be you caring for other people, and you're going to do really, really well in it. Like, it's something that you're really meant to do. So I hope that helps.
Hey. Hey, Jazz. Oh, I love your hair, sweetheart.
Jazz. Oh, no, it's nice, eh?
Beautiful.
I need to get my hair cut.
If I saw one like that, it'd fall out straight away.
Yeah, me too.
Mine's shocking.
I was thinking about getting mine cut like shoulder length, but I don't know. Anyway,
I'm thinking about bobbing mine too because I don't do anything with it.
yeah, it's too hot.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, the first card you got is like steady process. So you're going through your steady, like it's the same thing you've been doing, and you're happy in that little zone that you're in. And not saying you're in a little zone, I didn't mean to say that like that, but it's like, we get on in this comfortable place where we don't like to change or move out of that comfortable place. But there is going to be a pause. There's going to be just a little pause, and you are going to actually see, you're going to look around you with different eyes. You're going to see things in a different way. So you're used to doing your thing, and you've been plodding along quite happily, but something will come up in the next month or so. I'm picturing it either mid-December, just before Christmas. There's something that's going to catch your eye. There's something that you're going to see, and you're going to see it differently for the first time. And then that will inspire you to actually get out of your box and take a step in that direction. So whether it be a move, a change job, or something like that, something that would take you out of that comfort zone and put you into a place where you weren't expecting to go, or it's not what you used to, it's going to actually empower you. It will actually give you extra strength. It's like the inspired warrior. Like, you're going to go, hey, you know what? I stepped out of my box. I did this, and now, the world's my oyster. I can do anything, and it's excellent. Like, because a lot of us need to do stuff like that, and sometimes it's things from the past, like you go, oh, yeah, but I don't want to, make a mistake or this, that, the other. Take the leap, take the bound, take a chance. Like, that's what you need to do. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Okay, it's bingo for the last reading this evening. Okay, I'll just refresh these. Bingo. Who have we got? A puppy dog.
Oh, that's so cute. Charming.
Oh, I love them.
All right. Oh, no, look how cute it is. Okay, Charmaine. So what I've got coming up is you've got a High Priestess card coming up first. So that's a female influence in your life. There's going to be times, I think, coming up very shortly that you're not sure. You're going to have choices, like be at a crossroad as far as where you want to go, work-wise, career-wise. I think you're going to have this female influence that's in your life, and I see it, I don't know, I'm kind of seeing sister, not so much mother, I think it's sister or a very, very close friend. They are going to help you make your decisions and give you a little bit of advice, and you're going to take it all in and make your own decision. But with this female influence in your life, you're actually, the decision you make is going to restore balance in your life. It's going to put you on that path where it's going to be smooth for a while. And follow your dreams. Like, if there's something you really want to do, go for it. If it's something that you've dreamt about doing, go for it, because you know what? Life's too short, and if we don't embrace what we really truly want to do, sometimes we miss the opportunity. So I feel like with you once you start communicating with this female, who will give you ideas, who will give you some guidance, then, you know, you've got the balance restored. You've got that perfect road, and yeah, you just do what you feel is right and follow your dreams. Like, always have that there, you know, do it. So I hope that helps.
Blessings. We've got so many people still jumping on, but I'm sorry, but we've been on here for just about 3 hours now. So we're 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah, no, yeah, about 2.5 hours. So we're going to wind it up for this evening. Unless you want to do another one.
I'll do one more.
All right. Well, we've got okay, I'll do this last one because we have a new person that's just tuned in, a new follower. I've just got a couple. I'm just going to go down and show you what she's put up. Hello. Oi. Oh, these messages. Oh, where did it go?
Hello, Aussie. So it's morning there, so you're obviously not in Australia.
And the name is, and she's even put her real name up.
Shamila.
Oh, that's a gorgeous name. Love it.
Isn't it? There's been some really pretty names tonight. I just love them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I've just done your cards here, and in the next few weeks, you're going to get some unexpected help from someone. I don't know whether it's they're going to contribute something towards something that is on your path that you're going to do. Sometimes unexpected help is like, you may be starting a business or something small, and someone is going to come in with you with it, and sometimes it's advice, like there's some help with advice in something you're going to do. The next card is opening your heart. So there's strength, there's courage, there's opening your heart to opportunities that are coming up. I don't see it as a burdenous card or you having something to be courageous over. I just feel like it's sometimes, like in life, and as I've said before, in these days, we get flat because things have changed so much. Are they going to stay changed? Is it going to be like this? Who knows? But it's not a fact of bearing a burden. It's a fact of being courageous and saying, you know what, I can get over this. I can step out there. I can do this. I'm not going to close myself in. You will be safe. Like it's like trying to fulfill what you want to do, but feeling like you can't do it because of everything that's going on. You will have the courage to do it. You will be able to do it. And, you know, anything that you desire, put yourself into, because it will happen. So I hope that helps.
Beautiful. So thank you everybody for joining us this evening. If you're looking forward to connecting in with Sonia, all of her tags have been put up in all the previous posts, so you can book in a private reading with Sonia. You can also find Sonia on our Royal Psychic Reading Room website, as she's one of our readers, and she'll also be there for the Royal Easter Show, and she'll be doing many events with us in 2021, and she'll also be going up in the next 2 weeks up onto the Royal Psychic Readers Directory, where you can find all of our psychics. So thanks for joining us again tonight, Sonia, and we look forward to having you again after Christmas.
Thanks for having me.
Good night, honey.
Good night. Oh, now I've got to find my mouse.
All right, so that's the end for us this evening, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. We have 2 episodes for next week, and then we will be going on our Christmas break. So we'll be breaking from around about the 4th of December and coming back on the 4th of January. So I hope you all look forward to reconnecting with all your family and friends over their Christmas break. Now all the borders are opening up everywhere, so that's just fantastic for us here in Australia anyway. So yeah, looking for sunny days ahead, and look forward to seeing you all again next week for our last 2 episodes for the year. Blessings and good night.